The annual homeless count comes out tomorrow, but we're already hearing from the mayor about the numbers. Good evening, everyone. I'm Carolyn Johnson. Mayor Bass has been tackling the homeless crisis, calling it a top priority of her administration. Our Conan Nolan is in the newsroom now with how this latest count could impact her run for the second term. Conan.
That's right. Major issue, certainly. Now, ending homelessness, or at least significantly reducing it, was the #1 priority of Mayor Karen Bass when she first ran for mayor. And while she says progress has been made, it's expected the release of the new count tomorrow will show that homelessness is up 3.4% citywide and 7.9% among people living outdoors or in cars. This according to sources who've seen the numbers and cited by the Los Angeles Times. Now, the homeless increase was discussed in a closed-door briefing, we understand today, by the LA Homeless Services Authority, LAHSA, an agency that LA County has cut ties with due to concerns over inefficiency and a lack of oversight. Mayor Bass, in a statement, blamed the uptick on a decline in funding from the federal government and the state government, and blamed LA County officials for what she called a lack of adequate services. But in that statement, saying despite these headwinds, we have reduced homelessness in Los Angeles by 11% since 2023, placing tens of thousands of Angelenos in interim housing, moving 6,000 people off the streets through Inside Safe, and housing more than 1,000 homeless veterans. The crisis was ignored by city leaders for decades, she goes on to state. It's only now that we're seeing a historic decline. I will never stop fighting until we end street homelessness. Meanwhile, her opponent in the fall election, council member Nithya Raman, said she was disappointed but not surprised, writing in her statement, leadership at City Hall has not shown the willingness to shift toward an approach that actually moves people into permanent housing. She claims the results in her district, my district, tell a different story, a significant decrease in the number of people living on the streets, which she says is from a sustained and hands-on approach she wants to bring citywide. Now, keep in mind, to your point, Carolyn, this is not good news for the mayor, who's seeking re-election. Her popularity plummeted after the Palisades fire. Her response to the cold storage warehouse fire in Boyle Heights, that is under scrutiny. That problem, again, is far from over as well. There's plenty of time for the mayor to recover, but homelessness was a central part of her central to her agenda at City Hall. Those living on the street, and an increase of those living on the street could not have come at a worse time. Back to you.
All right, Conan, thank you for that.